A lot of times when we are influencing people or trying to sell them something, and selling could be selling your own services, selling an idea, we tend to focus on second, third, fourth order effects, not the primary benefit of what we are talking about. Here is an example that I came across in a coaching call with my client today. They wanted to have a regular one-on-one with their manager so that they can talk about how to improve on a regular basis, how to get feedback. And the manager is very reactive, they are erratic, and they don't want to have that one-on-one, or at least the client thinks they don't want to have that regular one-on-one. And we started to role play. And in that, my client gave in just 30 seconds into the conversation saying, oh yeah, if you can't make it 30 minutes, at least 15 minutes will be useful for me. Even before convincing the manager of the value proposition of the regular one-on-one, he was negotiating on the secondary and tertiary factors. Like maybe the manager doesn't have time. But the real reason is manager doesn't buy into having one-on-one as a strategy for growth. And I have seen this oftentimes with the coaches, with service providers. They do this a lot. They start to give discount before the person is convinced of the actual product. And they start to optimize for secondary things before the primary factor. They are penny wise and pound foolish. So when it comes to influencing people, when it comes to selling them on anything, idea, product, anything, first know what the primary advantage is for the person you're talking to and also for the relationship itself. And the person should be convinced of that. The other parts like money, the time, other resources can be worked out if they're convinced of the primary benefit. One thing that many coaches I work with tell me is how money is a blocking factor for many people who want to work with them. In my 4 to 5 years of coaching over 300 people, money has come up with pretty much everybody, except for a couple people I worked with for which money is not a concern at all. Money seems to be the concern, seems to be the blocker. But once I go deeper with those people, money has been an issue for maybe 2 people in my whole 5 years of working together. When they think money is the issue, the real issue is they don't see the value of coaching. They don't see what coaching can do for them. At that point, it's important to take the conversation out of money, out of the time realm, and focus on the value that I can help create them, the value that they can get from the coaching itself. And if they don't see that, there's no point talking about reducing the time, reducing the money, reducing the frequency, all of that. So when you are working with people, selling, influencing them, focus on the primary benefit first. And if people are convinced of the primary benefit, then you can negotiate all the secondary benefits and secondary costs and secondary investments. But don't be penny wise, pound foolish by focusing on secondary and tertiary before the primary is taken care of. Can you think of a situation where you focused on a secondary or tertiary benefit when the primary was not taken care of? I would love to hear your experience in the comments below. Thank you.